Alright. Started out simple, on the fly. I'm starting out with a pair of Jordan 4s. If you don't know anything about sneakers, Jordan Brand retros all his original sneakers like every year. He's got like 1 through 23. He played in 1 through 18. Then he retired officially. So they retro his sneakers every year. So this pair was when me and my girlfriend first started dating. We went down to Florida for Thanksgiving. And, which actually I guess the anniversary is coming up because Thanksgiving's right around the corner. So Black Friday, they do a big release of sneakers every year. So this pair I went down to Florida with, and I bought it. But what was crazy and what's like even makes me more addicted to sneakers, I couldn't take the box home because I couldn't fit it on the plane. Like I would have had to check it and shit. So I'm like, shit, I got to get rid of the box. Like I can't. I just got to take the sneakers. And right there in the store, like you had to wait in line. So I looked up a store in Florida, and I fucking went to the mall mad early in the morning, like 6:30 in the morning, down in Florida with a rented car. Stood in line, got my number, got the last size 13, and I said, "Yo, does anybody want my box?" And some random ass sneakerhead said, "Okay, I'll take the box, sure." So I gave him the box, and I got these Air Jordan 4s, the black and red editions. Boom. There they are right there. Very classic sneaker. These are like the newer ones because the old school ones had the Air Jordan logo on, I mean the Nike Air logo on the back instead of the Jordan logo. But yeah, so all suede, real nice. And so I took these home with me, and I threw them in my backpack, and I fucking took them home. And that was like, I think it's pretty cool because like the story behind it's pretty cool. I'm fucking up in Connecticut. I went down to Florida for vacation. There's the Air Jordan logo on the tongue. There's the insole. Solid sneaker, man. And so I had a random box. This isn't the original box that came with it. So I had a random sneaker box, and there's both of them together. You know, in case you care. But real nice shoe, real comfortable. I don't play. They're technically basketball sneakers, but I don't play basketball in them because Jordan Brand is known to make some shit quality products, but people still love it for the name. So there's that one. Now, like I said, I love sneakers, so I don't just go with Nike in general. I was like kind of into fashion for like a year or two, like denim and like nice button downs and shit, and then so I went through a huge like selvage denim phase, which is like basically like supposed to be like raw denim, like untouched denim and shit. And so I was fucking around with this brand called the Hundreds, and they're more of a clothing company. I owned a bunch of shirts from them and stuff, and they came out with this sneaker that was like had selvage denim wrapped around it. This is the box right here, cool looking box. The Hundreds. Oops, I wonder if the mailman's here. It's my dog barking. And so these are called the Johnsons. The mid Johnsons, not the big Johnsons, if you feel me. But boom, here they are. Pretty cool. They got like a vulcanized. Oh, it's the trash guy. Let's see what he's doing. Taking out the trash. So these are them. They got like a vulcanized sole, like a Vans type sole. If you don't know what a vulcanized sole is, you can look it up. It's just a process of like, I don't know how they made the rubber and shit and like plopped it right on a sneaker. But this right here, all this right here is selvage denim, like straight up denim on the sneaker. Here's the inner lining they took from it. So it's really solid. Some sort of like pleather right here. But it's just a cool looking sneaker. Looks casual. Looks fresh when you go out. Sort of comfortable. There's the insole. There's their logo. So it's a really cool sneaker. It's totally different than what people are used to, but it's dope. There's both of them together. I don't really wear them that often. I don't know why anymore. I used to way back in the day. I just think my style has changed, so you know, kind of hard to find them. I might sell them. I don't know, but they're dope. All right, next pair. These are big boys. I love myself some high top sneakers, right? Hey, what's up, bro? Thanks for the happy birthday wish. So I love myself some high top sneakers. And if anybody's a movie buff and anybody's a little on the older side, you know White Man Can't Jump, right? So Woody Harrelson, Billy Hoy. These are Nike Air Command Forces, and these were just retroed recently. Like I said, retro means that they just took the original product and like made it up to standards and pretty much cheaper quality and shit, just because that's how they make shoes nowadays. But I'm all about the super high tops. Like I said, I'm 6'5", so they kind of like make my legs look a little shorter, I guess. But wha-bam! There they are. Old school white man can't jump sneakers. If you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Super dope sneaker. Super high top, super old school. Supposedly the pump works in the back, pumps up the collar right here. David Robinson used to rock these on court. The Admiral himself. Puffy tongue, Force logo on the tongue. Nike Air on the bottom. Sick shoe, sick all around. Super high top, super old school. I actually wore this for one of my Halloween costumes where I was an old school basketball player. Insole. Sick, sick, sick all around. Solid shoe. There's both of them together. Sick looking shoe. On the back you got the old school Nike Air logo. I'm all about the old school look. Dope. Comes in a huge box. Now, like I said, I scavenge for sneakers, or I used to back in the day. So, I came across a family member who I guess used to buy some sneakers back in the day. And one of the first like solid basketball sneakers to make like an advertising campaign and to like sponsor athletes were Converse and the Converse Weapon, and Larry Bird and Magic Johnson like pushed those hard. So, this is a Converse Weapon from what my family member says is 1990, like 1989, 1990 basketball season for him. And so these are super old school, super gross looking, but they're like a super dope shoe because of all like the meaning that's behind them. So, boom, here's an old school Converse Weapon for you. Like this is like 1990, 1989, almost as old as I am. I barely wear it. It's still wearable. But like, it's a dope old school sneaker. Some of you might hate on it because it's just gross looking, but it is a dope old school sneaker. Old school Converse logo. Solid leather. Solid sole. Still in good condition. Old school Converse. You know it's old school when they tag. Oh, it's worn off. But they write the tag on, they like write the size and the tags on the inside. They don't even put a tag on it. But yeah, like I said, you know, you keep them different, keep a variety of sneakers. People will think these are gross and ugly, but you know, to have a shoe that's almost 25 years old, it's like, that's something crazy. So I have it in a random ass Nike box. Sorry about that. Have it in a random ass Nike box. Just gotta keep them alive. So last pair of sneakers is another movie sneaker. I have, I don't know, I have a thing with movie sneakers. I just think they're cool. Like, Forrest Gump sneakers. Those are awesome. I have a pair of those. But one of my favorite movies growing up was The Sandlot. And if I say Sandlot and you think of sneakers, and you know the movie Sandlot, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. This shoe is guaranteed to make you run faster, jump higher, get a baseball from the beast and run back over the fence and get it before he bites your ass. The PF Flyer. Boom. Old school sneaker. Benny the Jet used to rock these. This is actually the Sandlot 40th edition. Sorry, 40th edition. Whatever edition it is. 25? I don't freaking know. It's somewhere in here. But it's actually really dope. See, Sandlot. It's the edition one, anniversary edition. I don't know why I said 40. That's so old. Secret weapon on the inside. Secret weapon. PF Flyer, just modeled right after the movie. Awesome sneaker, real comfortable. Old school too. There's both of them together. Benny the Jet would be proud of me. And that's that, folks. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love showing off sneakers. I love talking about them. I could talk about them for days. Here's the old school box, too. Right after the movie. So, you know, that's pretty sick. But, I mean, just classic sneaker, man. And so, like I said, thank you very much for coming in the room. I'm going to get back to gaming now. Get back to some Guild Wars. But thank you very much for coming into the room because you guys put me over the top for 50 followers. And I mean, that's literally only 5 sneakers. So far I've showed 10. The 5 that I've already shown are in my channel below me. So you could see those. They're on the Instagram too. If you want to go to the Instagram, you can feel free to check those out. And I'm going to put these ones up there. And I mean, like I said, that's only 10 sneakers out of like 190, 200 sneakers. So, a lot more to go, man. A lot more to go. But like I said,